This is the number system for labeling and editing projects for BHS TV. This is the whiteboard. In the first column, you write down your project idea. In this case, it's episode 2 of BHS TV. The project idea does not necessarily need to be the final name of your project. In the second column, you write down who is working on it. In this case, it's going to be me, Elliot, and Catherine. If you have an idea for a project but don't have the time to execute it, you can leave this column blank so that other people can fill their names in. In the third column, you write down any notes. I'm going to write down that this episode airs on Friday, August 30th. I could also write down the status of the production, like whether it's being filmed or if it's in the process of being edited. The date that it needs to be completed by is the 28th, since we want to get this episode out on time. In the fourth column, I'm going to pick a project number. Now just peel the sticky note that's on the top and write down the project number that you just took in the column underneath. I'm going to go to the computer that I'm editing this project on, and the very first thing that I'm going to do is stick the sticky note of the project that I'm working on the computer. This lets the head editors of the show know what computers have which projects on them. I'm going to create a new event. This event is going to hold all of the project files for the episode. I'm going to label this event 188 Episode 2 BHS TV. It is important that your project number is the first 3 characters of your event's name. You'll note that the event goes immediately to the top. This is the point of the number system. It allows for the most recent projects to be at the top of the event library. The next thing I'm going to do is create a new project. I'm going to name the project exactly what I named the event. Again, making certain that the first 3 numbers of my project name is the project number. You need to name the project the exact name of the event. Now I'm ready to import my media and begin editing. I want to make sure that when I import, I'm adding it to the existing event. In this instance, it's 188 Episode 2 BHS TV. You need to make sure to always number your projects and your project events and delete them. That way we don't run out of space on any of our computers. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to edit an episode of BHS TV. The first thing I'm going to do after I've created my event and project is I'm going to go into the 000 episode default project. I'm going to press Command A, which will select all of the clips in the timeline, and then I'm going to press Command C, which will copy all of those clips in the timeline. Now I'm going to go back a page by clicking the icon in the lower hand left corner and go to the episode project I created earlier. I'm going to double click and get into my episode timeline. Now that I'm in my episode timeline, I'm going to paste the default event into the timeline. I'm going to press Command V to do this. You'll notice that all of the things in the timeline just appeared after I pressed Command V. All I did was copied and pasted it from one project to the other. The BHS TV episode default file has lots of different fill-in-the-blank icons. So in the very first thing you'll have to do is insert the date of the episode. So you'll click on the text box and insert the date. In this case, it's August 30th, 2013. You'll want to keep everything in the same format. So in this case, insert title was in all caps. So I'll want to insert the date in all caps as well. In this area, I'm going to insert any music between the voiceover clips. In this area, we have the anchors. You'll notice that the text says, replace this text with the anchor's footage, then green screen it out. You'll want to make sure that you follow this instruction and any other instructions that appear in the text boxes. In the second area, you're editing for the no. Be sure to follow all the on-screen instructions and make sure that you extend the music with the length of the no.